Julie has been really following the Qigong during the last few years and become also instructor and remote healer. And she did something amazing recently. Julie.
So, I don't know if you guys remember a few weeks ago, I told you that I had sent Chi to a horse.
Yeah.
Well, I did it again today to a different horse. It's good to have these skills and you never know where you'll apply them. But I just think it's funny that I happen to be at these places when there's a horse that's in distress just at that moment. And I think, okay, well, I'll give it a go. And it works out so well. So
after the session, what happened to the horse? And what was the symptoms of the horse that you felt the horse needed Qi?
well, the horse had some diarrhea and had stopped eating. And it was when I had gotten to the barn for a different reason, there was a lot of conversation. The vet had been called. They were getting the trailer ready because they figured they'd have to take the horse to the university hospital. And then the owner went home for a few minutes while waiting for the vet. And I thought, okay, well, I'll, while I'm standing here, she'll hurt anything.
Okay.
And then by the time the owner got back, the horse had started eating and she felt silly for, so the horse is getting some antibiotic and does have some sort of infection, but they didn't think that the equine hospital was going to be necessary. And she's really coming along very well. And they couldn't understand why she had this miraculous turnaround. She did, like I worked with her and she just walked over and started eating. So
Julie, I like to ask you because you also have horses. So what would be the medical bill of the horse if it went to the hospital?
$5,000.
Wow.
And the reason I know that is because that was part of the conversation. The people were standing around and talking and saying, this is what it's probably plan on $5,000.
You can literally have a horse healing practice and charge a few $1,000s for your work, half the price.
Yeah.
Wow, we can actually raise horses too. And then I actually was a horse healer in one life too. So I'm going to remove Julie from the spotlight. Congratulations.
Can I tell one more story?
Yes.
My friend, but 2 years ago, my friend's horse was very sick. And I did ask Master Teresa to help remotely. And that horse, it was so sick, they were afraid it wasn't going to make it. We put it in the trailer to take it over to the university hospital. And it was a 2-hour ride to get there. And by the time we got there, they couldn't understand why the horse was so much better. But it was during that time that Master Teresa had been working on the horse. So she saved that horse's life.